Well, hello everyone. My name is JP from Cryptocurrency Investing, where we look into the future of investing, starting with cryptocurrency. I'll be your host on today's live show, where we review the coins that you suggest, and we talked about different stuff on the cryptocurrency world. I have several announcements that are worth hearing, and I will do it through the live show today. Welcome, Dieter. Dieter, Rising 3, good evening. Let's wait for others to join. Hey, Donkey. Brian, for you. Kat, hello. As you can notice, our good friend Mike won't be able to join us. He's okay. He's just having some work done at his house, and it's quite loud. So he won't be able to join us today or do the live show today. So I'll be driving through the coins you want us to review. So start shooting. Again, I don't have a wingman, so unless someone from the audience wants to help me, just listing the coins that you request, and we'll do it. Let's start with Bitcoin before anyone asks for it. I just want to point out something, and we send this through the email blast. If you're not a member of the email blast, you're missing a great opportunity to get signals and tips before we send them to the public through these live shows. But we send this information about Bitcoin. I think it was just before the weekend. We sent a blast saying that not to worry about Bitcoin going down, and it wasn't that it was retracing to a bloodbath. It was just doing a normal pullback on its starting to make its fifth wave. So actually, this is the chart that we sent. I think we sent it right here when or it was around the 4,000 3,900 mark of Bitcoin, where we sent the blast, and we're saying that it was going to retrace to close to 3,700, and I think it did. It had a spike down, but not much to worry about. But it was close to the 3,700 or 3,800 area, and then it started coming up again. And it's doing. We think it's doing its fifth wave, and which could hit $5,000. So it's good for all of us. It pushes the market up. So let's start seeing coins that you want us to review. Before that, remember that I mentioned the email blast. Well, as a member of the email blast, when you subscribe to the year membership, which we call the pro level membership, we'll be doing our weekly coaching call once again at 9:30 Central Standard Time. And this time, we'll be doing something nice. This is going to be available for all the email blast members, but we're going to do a little training, small training, and we're going to tease, not tease, we're going to trial the following tool with the pro level members. So what we're going to do tomorrow on the coaching call is that I'm going to share with you this Google Sheets spreadsheet. And what this does is that you can track your investments, your coins, and it will pull the data, from the market and compare it to the price that you purchased the coin with, and it will calculate the difference in the Bitcoin price and the difference on the based on the US dollar. So you can make your decisions and calls. And for example, sometimes we say it's not worth it to sell at a loss, but I mean, you have been dragging a coin for quite some time and you're down just 3%, 2%. I mean, I still don't believe you have to sell at loss, but you can say, I mean, 3% is better than the 70% that I had. So it would be nice to have this spreadsheet and where you can see a comparison between the Bitcoin price and the US dollar base price and make your call. So there's still some tweaks that you have to do, but I mean, I'm telling you, it's worth it. I've improved my sales and my actually my sales through this spreadsheet. So worth using it. You can sort it. Right now, I have it sorted by profit in US dollars, so I know these are all in red. And this is just connecting to a test account that I have. So pretty neat. That's what we're gonna see tomorrow at the pro level. So if you haven't upgraded to the pro level, it's a good time to upgrade. You'll get this upfront. We'll guide you. We'll test it with you. And then when it's ready, we'll release it to the rest of the email blast members. So enough of that. Let's do coins. XRP. Let's see XRP. We have sent several signals on that through the email blast. XRP. Let me pull it here. Alrighty, XRP on the 12-hour chart. Actually, we have been sending blasts all across the increments that XRP has thrown us, and I'm sorry about this. This is when the since this version of the spreadsheet connects to Coinigy, and we have a version that does not connect to Coinigy. But since this spreadsheet connects to Coinigy, it started refreshing the account. So right now on the 12-hour chart, it seems that it's starting to level off. But let's see how the FIP lines look on XRP. I think I have a chart already built for that. Let's see. If not, we'll draw it. Okay. So on the email blast last week or early this week, late last week, we mentioned that XRP broke the triangle, which we were waiting for, and then it exponentially went up. XRP, I think we can still go up. Our next target. Let me just draw the FIP line retracements here. And right here, I think it's our first target. It could go up to here, and still it's valid, the FIP lines, but let's be conservative. And let's say it's gonna go right there, okay? So we see that right now, XRP is testing the 382. And if I go down to the 6-hour chart, let me just move this. We have a sell sign here, which it's been shown right here that it's in fact testing this 382. What it looks like it is doing, it could be, let me see, right here. Okay, we could be at the beginning or at the end of the 4th leg, and we'll be doing a 5th leg, which I think it's going to be the end of the 5th line. It could be a little higher, so we might be targeting 7,700 satoshis for XRP, even a little higher, depending on the length of the third leg, which I think is around here. So we're having a sell-off right now, and you might sell if you're in profit and just wait for it to turn around. XRP is giving us really good profits so far, because we have played XRP on this Elliott wave. We send a blast around here, we bought it, we sold around here. Well, we waited to pick it up right here. It's a good time to sell, but if you want to hold it for a longer term, I think XRP still has potential to keep going. On the 1-day chart, it's still a buy, so you can still hold it, because I think it's still going up. And this is just the technical analysis of XRP. I think from the fundamental analysis, which is reading the news and checking the information that is going around XRP is positioning really good. Now, not because XRP is doing something to get to value the coin. It's just a matter of XRP building up relationships for the sake of the business of XRP. Don't forget that the XRP company, or the company behind XRP, it doesn't benefit if we buy or sell XRP. The fundamental piece of XRP is that they provide a service to the banks where they want to replace SWIFT, which is the international transfer system, so they can transfer money between banks, and that's their business. It's not to value the coin. They just need a token or a coin to use in the system to transfer money from one bank to another. So, there's no interest for the company to value the coin. All of this is coming out of the market, understanding the value of XRP through these relationships that they're building, and buying and holding the coin. So that's where it's coming from. Let's see. Let me just make sure. Oh, God. Why do you say that I'm not sharing my screen? I'm sorry. All this explanation was through my face. Thank you, Brian. Hold on. Good Lord. I hope you enjoyed my talking. Really. Where is it? Right here. Now it makes sense. All right, so let me go back. 6-hour chart here. Thank you, Brian. This is the Elliott wave I was referring to you on the on XRP, and I will go back to Bitcoin just because I started with Bitcoin. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you, Brian. And I didn't check the chat, so. Thank you, everyone that was telling me to share my screen, and Duncan saying that it's better looking than Mike. So thank you. Alrighty. So XRP, we think that it's doing this Elliott wave where it did the first wave, second wave, third wave, which is now completing its fourth wave, and I think it's going to be over soon, and then we're going to hit our fifth wave. And you just heard all the explanation around the fundamental, which you don't need the chart for that. So let's go back to Bitcoin. Actually, let me put it right here. So you understand, again, we think Bitcoin is doing as well an Elliott wave, right? Let me go back here. Same as we were talking about Bitcoin. I'm sorry, XRP. Bitcoin is doing as well an Elliott wave, and we're on the fifth wave, which we think is going to hit the 5,000 mark. So as I was saying, we sent the blast where we said that it was going to retrace up to down to 3,700, and then it will come up. And now it's completing its fifth wave. Let's hope it goes up to $5,000 or above. So now, without that and putting charts on the screen, let's do other coins. We did XRP. So what we have right here, let's see, NEO. Let's talk about NEO. You see, I save all these charts because I know we're working on it. So NEO on the 12-hour chart, we have buy signs. It's a little getting into the overbought zone. It might do a little retracement. Let me just expand a little here. But still, we have buy signs on the 6-hour chart. Let's see, we still have buy signs there. 4-hour chart. I think we sent a blast today on NEO. We still have buy signs. 1-hour chart, which doesn't mean that much if you're just doing short trading. It's giving us a sell-off, and it might touch the 9,200 range satoshis, and I'm sorry, not 9,200, 92,000 satoshis, and it might still climb up a little more. So right now, just the 1-hour chart is showing us not strong, but it's showing us sell signs. NEO is a great coin where we have profited from. Let me see if based on other indicators, if we have still have a solid buy sign or sell sign here. It's not a sell, I can tell. On the 6-hour chart, not a sell, not a sell. You can still buy, take position on NEO. I think it's going high enough. What's the target on NEO? Well, let's see. And we included this on the email blast, but NEO needs to test again the 618 fib, which is, I cannot see it right here. So it's 102,000 satoshis, but it could go up to 110,000 don't So it's worth taking a position on NEO. I think it's going to good on this push. I don't see that we have strong sell signs yet on a long term. So that's NEO. Let's see. Before I forget, since I wasn't presenting, let me go back to show you the spreadsheet that we're gonna share with the email blast pro level members tomorrow on our coaching call at 9:30 Central Standard Time. Let's see if I can pull it up really quick. While we do that, let's see what other coins we have. Digibyte. So Digibyte, I want to show it through 2 charts that I have. And we did send this on the email blast. There are certain people ditching the Digibyte. And I think it's not the right time to alarm and say, Digibyte's screwed and it's a scam, it's not worth it. They haven't done the right decisions. They haven't made the right decisions. They have not done the right promotion, but still we believe this is a good coin. From a fundamental thinking or analysis, we remember when Mike and I were talking about Digibyte, and this was 3-4 months ago, that we were gonna buy Digibyte and hold it for 2 years, and that this coin was going to hit $1 in 2 years. But immediately, Digibyte started giving giving us signals that it was trending up really fast, mainly because of hype and fundamental news and all of that. Things that did happen, things that didn't happen. So it went really fast. on an upward trend, but then it started dropping, and a lot of people got pissed and all of that, and it's still down. But we have profited really well from Digibyte. Now, thinking that for me, it's a 2-year long investment, I'm not worried about Digibyte right now. It's not doing good, but it has done good really on the past. It might do really good in the next couple of months. But from a technical standpoint, Digibyte's support level was right above this double bottom that we see right here. But on the 4-hour chart, Digibyte is building up this triangle, right? And the path that it's following is that it has started on this point A, it touched point B on this week. Then it touched point C, it touched point D right here. Then it started to do this, continue in this triangle with, let's wait for the spreadsheet to refresh because it connects to Koiniji. Hold on. It will stop doing this in a while, so don't worry. So it probably is gonna hit this and test this support level at this point B, which is needed. If it touches this support level, which is going down, and it bounces up, it confirms that it's on a trend up right here. It might touch this point C. It might go down to this point D. It could even continue until the end of this triangle. What we wanted to do is that it follows this path because it's going to confirm that it's following this triangle. Is it an upward movement, a downward movement? I think it's an upward movement. And the reason that I can say that is because, let me pull up another chart. Is on the 1-hour chart, we can see that it has done quadruple, I'm sorry, let me move this right here. A quadruple bottom, not a double bottom, not a triple bottom, but a quadruple bottom, which is very bullish. If you can see from the 1-hour chart, in fact, it confirms that it's been bullish on this on the 1-hour chart. If I go to the other indicators, let me just change this to this template. Okay, we see that right now it's starting to turn around here on the RSI, which means that it's going to pull up soon. So for me, Digibyte is going to do, let me go back here. I'm sorry. That was right here is better. In the 1-hour chart, it confirms that it's doing a bullish trend. It has a buy sign on the 1-hour chart. I was seeing the 12-hour chart, which in the 12-hour chart, we can confirm that it's starting to turn. It's starting to turn, but it's not showing that yet. But if you go to the 1-hour chart, again, you have a buy sign. So we think that this quadruple bottom is a very bullish indicator that DGV is going to continue that triangle or break the triangle, which is better. If it breaks it on the upward trend, on the resistance level, if it breaks it, wow, we're in an upward movement that we can profit really good from Digibyte. So I think this is good news for Digibyte. I wouldn't ditch Digibyte. So let's go down here. Okay. Yeah, John 365 says if Digibyte does break downward, it will go back 100 to 100. If it breaks up, it should see 500 to 800 range or more. I agree. So, but I still believe that it's gonna move on a bullish trend. But again, it's cryptocurrency. You never know, right? So that was Digibyte. Let's see what other coins we have. Did I did Neo? Correct me if I'm wrong if I did Neo without the chart on the screen. Okay, let's see Ardor. Alrighty, so Ardor on the 12-hour chart, we still have a buy sign. It looks like we are on the beginning of a third leg. If we go down to the 1-hour chart, we have kind of a sell-off, but it looks like it's part of the sell-off that it might be happening. If I take the 1-hour chart in account, it already completed its third leg, and it's doing its fourth leg. So it might be a good time when we see an indicator that is turning around on the RSI to buy Ardor and start its fifth wave. From the 12-hour chart, which I want to see it right now. Yeah, it looks like it's at the end of the third leg. It might still do a little longer. You can still profit from the 1-hour chart right now. Just wait for it to turn a little bit, and then buy it and continue on the third leg on the 12-hour chart. So Ardor is doing good, actually. If you see, it had a really bullish trend here. It probably you see that it had done this on the past, so it might do this, it might touch this, and then go down again. So we still have potential here for Ardor to get to this point, which is the what is it, 5,000 satoshis. So really good, really good. So that's Ardor. Let's see what other coins we have right here. Before I forget, we're gonna start a section in the channel, in the cryptocurrency YouTube channel. We're gonna start a section for the Hispanic population. So we're gonna do chart analysis videos. We're gonna actually replicate what we're doing in English. We're gonna do it in Spanish. Obviously, Mr. Kelly won't do it. I'll be the one doing it, but it'll be just a replica of the of what we publish in the English channel. So for those who speak Spanish or have friends that that speak Spanish and would like to have videos and chart analysis and live shows in Spanish, well, you're invited. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Is someone making a list of the coins? Let's see what we have here. NAV. There's a lot of coins. I'm running behind. It's easier when you have a wingman. You can tell that to Mike. So NAV on the 12-hour chart, we have a buy sign, a strong buy sign. Actually, it's a good time to take a position. Let me just confirm on the other indicators that we use. But we don't want to mess up the charts here. Yeah, you can take a position on NAV on the 12-hour chart. It might look different on the 6-hour chart. It confirms it. 4-hour chart. Damn it, let me go to the spreadsheet because it's refreshing, so it's skewing my or screwing my Koniji screen. So what I was saying for the pro level memberships tomorrow on the coaching call, what we're going to do is we're going to share this spreadsheet. Right now it's refreshing, which will track your coins. And easily you can compare the US price with the Bitcoin price and make your call, because you could be in red in Bitcoin, but you can be really positive in US-based price. And you can see percentages and everything in just one screen, and it connects to the market, so you see real life data. So we're gonna teach this on tomorrow's coaching call. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. So enough for that. Let's go back to NAV. So NAV, again, for our chart, we have a confirmation of the buy sign. If you're doing a short trading on the 1 hour chart, we had a sell-off. Right now, it looks like kind of turning around. We have confirmation of the sell-off right here. But again, too late to do short trading. But on a long-term type of investing, we have a buy sign on NAV. All right. Let's see what are the coins we have right here. LDG, I think LDG was pushed. LGD, I'm sorry. LGD. Yeah, it was pushed. I wouldn't say that it was there was a pump. This is not a pump. This is just a push of the market. It went bullish. And I know this because I had a sell sign since a long time ago, right around here, and it got executed. Now, right now, it looks like it's turning around, and we can confirm it in the 4 hour chart. Yeah, it started to turn around. It could be a correction of one of its waves. On the 1 hour chart, yeah, we have confirmation that it's been sell off. So you might want to wait for it to start pulling up again and see if it's going to continue the bullish trend. So if you're in profits right now on this coin, and I'm saying this coin because it has fooled me around in the past. It was pumped in the past. Right now, it doesn't look that it's a pump. If you're holding this coin and you're in profits, sell it. I don't like this coin personally, but it went up, it sold. And this is a good example that the market will eventually pay out. I did a pump and dump on this coin, on LGD, I'm sorry. And I missed the dump. And I went in loss, I think 90% in loss, I think, in this coin. And I just set a sell order with, I think it was 5 to 10% profit, and just let it there slip, and it got executed today. So you see, the market recovers eventually. So that's Legends coin. Yeah. Let's see what else here. If I miss a coin, just mention it. Let's see what else we have here. AMP. Let's see AMP. Yeah. AMP. All right. Before we review AMP, we have our next candlesticks training, the third one of a set of 10, and it's an independent training. Each set goes through different signals that you can use to read all these candlesticks. It's a third training. It's going to be September the 2nd from 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. It could go over 2 hours, so 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. September the 2nd is a Saturday. And the good news is that we're going to take a break on the candlesticks training. And following that training, we don't have a date and time set yet, but we're going to give a training on Fibonacci retracements. Those Fibonacci lines that we draw, where we can tell when it's a good time to enter or to exit a coin, where is testing support and all of that. We're gonna go over how to use Fibonacci for cryptocurrency. It's wins and losses that you can probably experience through using Fibonacci. If you don't use it well, you can lose money. So we're gonna train you on Fibonacci after, that will be the next training after the third candlesticks training. We don't have a date and time set for that, so just be expecting an email or information on the live shows through that, and we'll do that. If you are on the pro level membership, you will have a special prize. If you join us on the third candlestick training, we'll give you also a bigger discount. And then after that training, we'll come back to the fourth. I'm sorry, this candlestick training is the fourth training, if I'm not mistaken, or the third one. I don't remember. But on we'll come back to the candlesticks training after the Fibonacci training. So good deal, huh? Good information. So AMP, we have a buy sign here at the RSI on the 12-hour chart. Not a strong signal. Let me see right here. Kind of. I wouldn't say strong, but we have confirmation of a buy sign here in the 12-hour chart. You can confirm it. Let's see on the 6-hour chart. Yeah, I don't like this. Let me see. Yeah, I wouldn't say that it's a strong buy signal on the MACD, but still a buy signal. 4-hour chart is like leveling off here, but still we have a strong indication that it's going up on the RSI. So a good time to take a position on AMP. This is a good coin though. And a target for AMP, let's do, let's see right here. Let me see. Let me reduce some noise here. AMP. Let's see, right here. Wow, it's a good time to take a position in AMP. You're taking in the just before the 786 FIP line, which is a entry position. However, if you want to play safe and wait for a long-term investment or bigger profit, I'm sorry, just wait to enter right here. It will confirm as soon as it goes, it moves and it breaks the 786 FIP line. It's a strong indication that it's following this path, and you can also enter it. You can enter it right now. I mean, we have buy signs, but I mean, sell targets. It could be 6890, 7684. We can go up to 8479, 9462, and yeah, 11051 in the FIP line. So, I mean, good call on this one. I mean, I think it's gonna go up that way. It has potential. It has a buy sign. So, good bet on this one. I don't know who was it. So, let's see. What other coins here? Let's go. VTC. Okay, VTC. On the, come on the 12-hour chart, we have, let me see right here. I think we got late on VTC on the 12-hour chart, right? We have buy signals. It's overbought, but it's making a correction right here towards the upward trend. But I don't know how far it's going to go. Let me see on the other indicators how VTC looks like on the 12-hour chart. Let's see. I think we missed the train on VTC. If we had bought right here, actually, let me show you right here. Right here, that was on the 18th. Actually, yeah, we'll be in good position. Right now, I think it's too late to enter VTC. We just have to wait. Probably if we wait for a retracement, let's see on the 1-hour chart, is during a retracement, not a solid one. We'll have to wait for the next candlestick, but I will wait for a retracement and take a position on BTC. Okay, let's see how we're doing with time. Alrighty, where am I? Good deal. Okay. Okay, ZVC, Civic Coin. Let me reset this chart. Okay, let me zoom in here. God damn it. I don't like when Koniji does this. Actually, let me reset the chart. Pull it back again. While we do that, if you're close to Florida, or you can go to Florida on the September 8th and 9th, Mr. Kelly will be doing a conference and a workshop in Orlando, Florida on September 8th and September 9th during the night, starting at 7:30 p.m. So if you want to buy an early bird ticket for those dates, you can join us. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let me zoom in a little bit. We don't have enough information, but on the 12-hour chart, we don't have a strong signal on the, or buy a strong signal on Civic. Let's see on the 6-hour chart, and everything got screwed here. It's starting to go on a buy here. You can take a position here in Civic. It could play good for you. Target sell could be this high that we have right here, 1891. So you can take a position in Civic. This is a good coin. This is on the 6-hour chart. Again, on the 12-hour chart, we need confirmation of this buy sign. Let me see on the other indicators that we have right here, if I can confirm if it is a buy sign. Not yet on the 12-hour chart. As I was saying, 6-hour chart, starting to break the buy sign. If I have to bet, I'll take a position. You see that the Bollinger Bands are starting to squeeze. That means that it's going to make a movement. That doesn't guarantee that it's going to be an upward movement. But if we go to the, let's say, go down to the 4-hour chart, starting to wide open. You might not see it here. Let me zoom in here. You see that it started to wide open. It could be an indication that we're going to go up. So it might be a good time to take a position on Civic. So good call on that one. And it went up right now. So good deal. I think Mr. Kelly's watching us right now. So, okay, yeah. He's hey Mike, you can help me with the list of coins, okay? Let's see. Let's see what other coins we have here. LTC. No, that's not the LTC. OMG. Let's see OMG. What time is it? Okay. OMG. Actually, let me pull up this chart. Okay, OMG on the 12-hour chart. Let's see. We have a buy sign. We don't have a buy sign on the MACD. Let me see on the other indicators that we're using. What are we using? Oh, OMG, all right. OMG, we don't have a buy sign, a strong buy sign right now. OMG was doing, this was supposed to be OMG's trend line. And it kind of broke it. Let me go here. It kind of broke it on the 12-hour chart. It kind of broke it, but it looks like it's recovering it. We have a double bottom here, but if we take in account this correction right here, we can start drawing a new trend line here. A new trend line here. So an OMG has done this in the past. So we need to be careful with OMG, not be that excited. Let's see. Right, I don't like what the wicks are doing, so right here. Okay, let me just color this the same as the other one, yellow. Okay, so OMG is doing a triangle and still has room here, and this is the 12-hour chart. So we still have until the 26th for it to play around here. It could test, and it's testing this support resistance line, and it could pull back. It could pull back right here. If it does this and it doesn't break it, we're in good position for an upward movement. OMG did that for us once. It broke it, it went up, and it paid really good for us. So if it does this again, I will strongly take a position on, strongly suggest to take a position on OMG if it continues this path. All right, so OMG has played really good for us. So, and I liked what they are doing. So, and it's on the Chinese market. So I will just wait for a stronger buy sign. So, all right, let's see what other coins we have here right here. Hey, Mr. Kelly, how I'm doing? It's the first time you're watching me doing it. Game. Oh, I sold Game when I was doing something funny. Let's see. Okay, Game on the 12-hour chart. Let me just do this. You see that the Bollinger Bands are starting to wide open, all right? It looks like it's doing and it's confirming an upward trend. We have a buy sign here. It has been in a buy sign since the 17th. So I think it started its third wave. It's short, but it started its third wave on the 12-hour chart. You see, it come on. Let's do this. You do this. This is the first wave. It did the second wave. It might be doing a third wave right here, even with that small retracement. So too early to call, but we have indicators that that it might be on an upward trend to doing its third wave. So if you haven't taken a position in game, you can do it. I don't like personally this coin. It's not a coin. It has fooled us in the past. And if you see a long-term picture of it, let's see. Okay, let me just zoom out here. Okay, it came down from this highest point, and it has touched that point twice. It did this double top. It went down, so it might do an Elliott wave up to this point. We don't know yet. Let's wait for it to complete the third wave. If it completes the third wave, it does its correction on the fourth wave, we might easily get to this point. So based on this, let me just see on the other indicators how we're doing it, and see if we can take a position right now on the 12-hour chart. Let's see. Again, it confirms that on the 18th, 19th, we had a buy sign. We missed it at this. Again, as I'm saying, going back to this leg here, let's go to the 6-hour chart or 4-hour chart, see if we can see it easily here. Yeah, I will take a position on game. I would, yeah, I might take a position on game. Based on this, as I was drawing on the 12-hour chart, we might be in front of the third leg of game. So 1, 2, and it's doing its third leg. It already passed this peak, so it's a good time to take a position on game. All right, so I might take a position on game. Good deal. We have found several buy signs today. So let's see what else. Hey, John, how you doing? No one is helping me with the coins, and even Mr. Kelly is connected, but let's see. Bat, let's see. And guys, if I miss a coin, it's that I'm not keeping up with the chat, so let's see. Okay, bat. Let me erase this right here. I don't know why I have this. Okay, bat on the 12-hour chart, we have a buy, starting to have a buy sign here. Let me see if I can confirm it on the other indicators, because this might be a good position for bat, really, seriously. And we'll confirm it on the other cycles, yeah, but 4-hour chart, we have a strong buy sign on bat. So if you're willing to watch this coin for the next 4 hours, and you have 4 hours to buy, obviously you're watching the live show. So if you're watching the repetition of the live show and it has passed 4 hours, check the charts. But right now the 4-hour chart on bat is a buy. So, and confirm on the other indicators. So I could take a position on bat. Really good call. Really good call. Where could it go? Right here. You have this first target right here. 61.36. All right. And let's see if the fib lines show us something right here. Let me draw it from here. See what it's doing. Perfect. You know that from a trading perspective, the best zone, and we're gonna see this on the Fibonacci training. The best zone to take a position on a coin is between the 618 and the 786 fib lines, right? And right now, BAT is within that zone. So it's going to test. It's going to test the. It's testing the 618 FIP line. It's going to break that. I'm pretty sure it's going to break that, and it's going to test the 500 FIP line, and then the 382. And you see, it has room. It has room to even do an Elliott wave up to this peak, which is 61.36. So if we take a position right now, let me do the math right here. If we take a position right now on BAT, let's see, 48.40, and it could go up to 61.36 divided into 48.40. That's a 20% profit, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm doing my math right, it's a 20. Is it 26? Let me see. Yeah, 27% profit. Really good profit from a coin. So how long it's gonna take it? We need more data. We need more progress from BAT around here. So good call. Another buy sign. I mean, we're doing good today. We're doing good today. Let's see. Let's see what else. What other announcements I had? Let me see. So we talked about tomorrow's coaching call for the pro level, live show, no, candlesticks training on September the 2nd at 9 a.m. Then after that, we don't have a definite date or time. We're going to do a Fibonacci retracement tool training. And also, starting probably next week, we'll start with the Spanish version of the live show and videos. And it will be a part of this channel. So if you have friends that speak Spanish and do not understand really good English, they can join us on the Spanish section of the cryptocurrency investing channel. So let's see, what else? What else? Amadeus, you will join the email blast. Perfect decision. I mean, good decision, good call. We have a lot of benefits for the email blast members. And the chat, the private chat, we're moving from Telegram to a Slack. And I was announcing to the Telegram group that that on Slack we'll have one channel dedicated for short trading. So you can ask, post, receive signals when possible on short trading, and you can profit from that. But because normally the email blast signals that we send are based on the 6-hour or the 12-hour charts, which will give enough time to people to buy or sell. So, okay, good call. What other coins? UBQ. We have time for a couple of coins more. And we'll be done for today. Gosh, I don't remember which buy signs we sent. We mentioned. I know BAT. I'm gonna send a blast on BAT soon. So OVQ. Let me change this to 12 hours. We have a sell sign. We have a sell sign here on OVQ. Let's see if it is retracing. Let's see if it's confirmed on the other indicators here. OVQ. We don't have a buy sign on the other indicators. Well, that's on the 4-hour chart. Let me see on the 12-hour chart. We don't have a buy sign. So it's not a good time to take a position for long investment. When I mean learn, it's 1 week, 2 weeks, even days. But let's see for our chart. We have a buy sign here, not strong buy sign here. Let me see if it broke it already. It hasn't, so it's not a strong buy sign. On the other indicators, we don't have a strong buy sign. So not a good time to take a position right now on UVQ. So let's wait a couple of hours and see how it plays. Even though the Bollinger Bands do not look really good. Let's see what else we have here. We already did that. LTC. To the moon. My friend, what's your name? To the moon? I don't remember your name. To the moon. I know you're on the email blast. All right. And LTC is doing a move here on the 12. This is on the 4-hour chart. Let me see on the 12-hour chart. Okay, we have a buy sign. Thank God I bought Litecoin days ago. It's breaking the RSI. Okay, we don't have a confirmation, strong confirmation here. Let me see on the other indicators. I don't want to mess up the screen, so that's why I'm using 2 screens for other indicators to confirm. On the 4-hour chart, I will buy LTC. If you're in for a 4-period time cycle, 4-hour time cycle, and that means that you don't have to sell in the next 4 hours. You don't have to worry for the next 4 hours. You just have to confirm your progress on this coin on the next 4 hours. It's a buy. Seriously, it's a buy. It's a buy. Actually, I'm buying LTC because it's my favorite coin right now. Thank you to the moon for that. So I just bought LTC. Well, I placed the order. I don't know if it's going to get executed right now. So, alrighty. Let's see. AMP was a buy. Guys, if you, Brian, thank you. If you can, we can recall which buy signals we sent or we mentioned. BAT, AMP, LTC on the 4-hour chart. To the moon saying that they're leaving XRP to get LTC. Well, I don't know about that, but we'll see. BAT and AMP are buys. Thank you, Brian. So we're over the hour, guys. Thank you for so much. I know we had certain coins that we missed it. If you're on the email blast membership, please ping us through or send us an email or Telegram, and we'll do the review for you privately on the email blast. And if needed, we'll send an email blast signal. So take care. I hope you enjoyed today's live show. I hope I did better than my professor and teacher. And we'll see next time. So remember, those on the pro level membership, tomorrow training on the coin tracking spreadsheet. All right, take care. Bye-bye. So how can I stop this? Let me see, guys. Oopsie. Bye-bye, guys.